Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. We're on a Christmas cozy timeline. Our countdown to Christmas. We're now at 28 days. I think.
Oh, check this out. Eggnog in my bourbon.
Do you have another bowl?
Yeah, there's a decent amount of bowls up there. I got eggnog the other day from the Food Lion, or actually it was from Walmart. So. Sorry about that noise, guys. Also, what? It's not Mixington. Is it gonna mix? I've never done this, honestly.
Maybe you gotta go. Wait, did you go Burbski first?
Yeah.
Try Nog first.
See what happens.
Dang, boy.
Yeah.
200 calories, a half a cup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm about to drink the whole thing, too.
Let's see if this works any better.
Ooh,
no.
It's splitting. I guess you just sip
I think that was
into
a
it?
lot. Try to
All I got was bourbon.
Let me try to swish it. Swish, swish.
I can't really swish from this
Swish,
angle.
swish, give me a kiss.
I'm gonna mix it. That's gonna be weird.
Ooh, yeah, it started to Mixington.
Finger mixing it.
Finger tinning it.
Feels so wrong.
But it feels so right. Let's see how this tastes here.
Oh, that tastes delightful.
Nice. And we got the 4 Roses bourbon. Fresh pear, apple, gentle spice, smooth caramel, and vanilla.
Yeah, and that's each one of those is a rose.
Thank you for roses.
So basically today I got up, I get to work, having a good time. Sick. Just like like it was just
Yeah, when you got home, I was like, something's wrong with this
Yeah.
guy. He looks terrible.
I
He
feel
sounds terrible.
I've had a leaky nose all day long. I've been dripping all over stuff. I went to my parents' house because I was like, well, I'm not feeling great, so I'll just have like a really like calm, relaxing day working on my lawnmower.
Yeah.
So I just did like basically like arts and crafts on the lawnmower today, like building little. I was doing painting and.
Did you work at all?
Yeah.
You did.
I worked morning,
Morning.
and then I went. Yeah, I got.
Morning ends at 9.
Well, the issue is at work. I have to wear that freaking mask,
Oh yeah.
and I
yeah,
was
you don't want that.
and I was filling it up with snot.
Ew.
So and I just was not liking it. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that right now.
Dang. I must be fighting something because I was tired too, but then I played some pickup basketball not too long ago. Freaking splashed a couple threes on these fools.
Oh, seriously?
And when that made me feel fantastic. The rush of splashing a 3 in someone that is 6 inches taller than you, right in his face, splashing a 3 in his face. There's nothing better than that.
No,
There's nothing better.
no, there's not. Well, yeah, Adam came in for his birthday and he was sick when he came in, so I'm blaming him.
He was sick?
Yeah.
What a loser.
Oh.
Holy frick, every goddamn time. We can't get through a goddamn episode without
What are
this
you-
guy, this crack face.
I live here.
Oh, I live here. You're a squatter. Go into your hole.
No, never once did you pay rent. Talk about squatting.
How much
guys.
rent did you
didn't
pay?
Pay rent one time.
How much rent did you pay?
I'm gonna cook up a diss track on YouTube. I'm sick of this.
Oh, if you cook up a diss track,
now, cook up one right now.
No, I gotta meditate on it.
Go.
Hey. We got big headed guys with a little face, big nose, small brain. Tyler. I'll work on it.
I like to start like even as just a rough
Big-headed
draft.
Gus with a small face.
You got a big
nose,
head and
what's up?
a big head, a small face, big nose, small brain.
Wait, is this a Christmas special?
No,
we're just doing like the advent calendar where it's like you could open your chocolate and you eat your chocolate all the way to Christmas.
Except you get to open up us talking about very important stuff. Don't
What
say
was
ew.
the topics today?
Today, I wanted to talk about intentional.
Intentional grounding.
No, I want to talk about intentional life planning.
Okay.
Oh God, it's gonna be an exciting episode, everybody.
Did you just start?
Yeah, we just started.
I
Yeah.
might have to listen in on this one. Intentional.
Grab a chair, grab a microphone.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking about intentional life planning. And I was listening to this guy, little known Canadian professor.
Oh, already, he's not little.
And he has this thing he calls life or self-authoring. And forgive me, guys, if I'm speaking slowly today. It's because my brain is only working at 20% capacity with whatever's going on in my immune system.
Shoot.
But he basically has this system called self-authoring, which I've not done yet, and I plan to, like in the next like week or two, because I really like the idea of it, where it just runs you through this thing where you basically make a plan for your next like 5 years, I think it is. And he was like, you ask all these college students, like, what's their plan? And nobody has a plan. And then even if you do have a plan, it's not like a thought out plan that you're working towards. So people are just walking around aimlessly with like a rough idea of what they're doing, which it sounds crazy, but that's like most people.
That 100% is most people. That's the thing. He's a purveyor of planning. He says, if you don't have a plan, then you're aimless.
Yeah.
You have to at least have some sort of plan
And that's Jordan
or
B. Peterson, by
or
the way.
a goal to move towards.
Yeah.
But go on.
So I think that that's important because I've been feeling lately like I've been doing some wandering and I need to buckle down. I've actually got some plans I've been hatching up in my head, but I want to like write them down and like flesh them out a little bit and see if they seem like good plans still after I write them down and like work on them.
I like that a lot.
I have some changes coming up, I think.
I think everyone should have a plan, even if it's so small. Even if it's a plan to fail, at least you have a plan.
Yeah. Yeah, and I decided that I want to get myself into some more situations where I could fail. Because I've been living these days, I just can't fail. But like,
can't stop winning.
I can't stop winning. But it sounds like I'm being cocky, but really it means that I'm being like kind of a wuss.
But you know, like
not putting myself into
like,
hard enough situations.
being in our situations, we can't stop winning, but our lives have not progressed at all.
Yeah, so you're winning, but you're not winning really anything.
No, you're winning.
Just winning comfort.
Yeah.
You're taking comfort now and trading it for, for like days, weeks, years of progress that you're just not doing.
Yep.
So I decided I'm going to start progressing, I think around January. Well, I'm going to start working on it. I got a project. It's not even super important what the project is. It's like a business thing, but I'm going to get that popping.
Get it popping off.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, at least have a plan. Yeah, that's a really good thing to say, actually. I feel like a lot of people don't know that, especially one of our roommates who's listening right now.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't
Have a plan.
It doesn't seem like something that you have to do because you just live every single day. You get up and you know what you have to do that day. But what you have to do that day is based off of what you've been doing the past couple days and then what you want to do the next couple days. But it's all just so you can get into this groove and it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, you have to have a long-term goal, and then you have to make a plan to get to that long-term goal, and then set your days up accordingly. Because if you don't have a long-term goal, like that's almost borderline out of reach,
Yeah.
then you're not gonna really move anywhere.
No. You have nothing to move towards. And like you look at some of the people who are very successful, it takes them, years to get to where you would look at them and be like, that person's successful in whatever they're doing.
Oh, lifetimes.
Yeah. So you have to start if you want to be there.
Yeah,
You have to start.
Exactly.
So I'm going to start.
Exactly.
I decided it's time to start. To stop messing around and turn pro.
I was making something for my mower all day.
I was.
Hey, but at least you had the thought. So a lot of people don't have the thought to make a plan because they don't know how to, or even that a plan is necessary.
Yeah.
To walk through this.
Oh yeah, but I'm also working on. Part of my plan is to keep doing the YouTube crap. That's why I've been grinding on this mower because I need to do a bunch of work to get it running still, and I wanted to release this video like a week ago, but it doesn't. I mean, there's not really a timeline, but now's a really good time I feel like for people to kind of find channel because they're all home and sitting around.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All these breaks like Thanksgiving break and Christmas break and stuff. So I want to have like a really good video for right before Christmas break.
Yeah, I think the YouTube thing that's just the time game.
It's totally a time game, but it also has to be like everyone has to be better than the other one, or you're just sitting there doing nothing. So that's why I've been grinding. I'm putting more effort in, getting some return.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm getting some return.
That's fantastic.
Excited.
I figured out a couple of days ago I was looking for a new race to do. And I found this one is called like Heart Attack. It's not like it's called like Heartbreaker Hill or something like that. And it's this 50-mile race in the mountains of North Carolina once again. But this time, and instead of like, I think the last one in the mountains was 7,000 feet of gain.
Yeah.
This one is throughout 50 miles, it's 18,000 feet of gain. You go up and down 3 mountains, and the difficulty on the webs, like I use this website called Ultra Sign Up. It tells you about the race, how to register, and like it's got all the races on there.
Yeah.
And I figured out that it's peak difficulty. Like the last one I did was like peak difficulty, but it was a much shorter distance.
Yeah.
And that almost killed me. So I think this one's at the end of March. So I'm going to start working on a plan to like start training for that, because I think that'll be the next.
That's pretty cool.
The next milestone. So I'm getting a plan together to train for that. Also, that'll teach me how to plan for life.
Yeah, and you should make some videos about it.
I want to. I thought about that. I want to make like just a one long, almost like documentary about it.
Yeah, you watch the video and it's from like now to the end of the race.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you
that's
could get a chest camera.
It's gonna be a toughie.
A chest camera. And
Yeah.
run with it.
I really want a camera because filling up all my photo library,
Yeah.
and sometimes I don't delete stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll just fill. I've got some like iCloud messages that are like, your thing is getting too full.
I know.
So I kind of want to get a camera so I can manage the storage a little bit better.
I want a camera so bad, but they're so expensive. I want
Yeah, they
two.
are.
There's 2 cameras I want. One of them is like a little point and shoot. One of them is a freaking gabagool monster of a camera, and that would be that's out of reach for a while. They're expensive.
The gabagool.
Very expensive. I'm talking like $4 or $5 grand.
I was
all
looking
in.
today, being Cyber Monday. I was trying to look for some deals, and I can't find many good deals that I haven't already found like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
We went Black Friday shopping,
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
and we went out and about to our shopping centers and everything. And it was like a slap in the face. I'm going to be honest. It was like a slap in the face. These companies, these big companies, I went into Dick's, their sales were almost zero. They upcharge. So I know the price is pretty good of like shoes and clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
And I went. So you know those shoes? Yeah, you got the Nike Blazers, right?
Yeah.
And those are usually about $75, like from Nike, from their website. And I go to Dick's, and I was looking at a pair, and they're $109, but they're like, take 25% off. I'm like, that still puts me above retail.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. And it was like that with everything. I was like, maybe I'll get a pair of running joggers for the winter, $90, no discount.
Damn.
It's like the big retailers are saying F you to all the people that take the time to come out and shop in their store. Instead, they're giving all the discounts to the online shoppers.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand, because online shopping is way up and actual retail shopping is not that up. It's probably on the down. So I don't understand why they would
maybe that's
why they wouldn't give us the discounts like the actual people who come in the store.
Maybe they can't afford to. Maybe because they're like, they can't discount because they're already losing so much of their business to online. But like Dick's, you'd think Dick's is making good money regardless.
Yeah, and their online, Dick's has like a pretty good online presence.
Yeah, and they've been selling online for a while, so
Yeah.
they've got the money to do it. I was going to buy some Cyber Monday deals, but right now I kind of just don't have any money. So it's like not a good time for it to be Cyber Monday. I bought a gift. I was going to buy camping stuff, which I think I'm going to order a couple parts of that. Like I'm going to buy that little cooker and stuff, because I was supposed to go camping the next 2 weekends, but it's looking like rain this weekend, so I don't think I'm going to be doing camping in the rain.
Hey, rain camping's not bad, though.
It's not bad, but it's cold, and it's a moto camping
That's true.
trip.
And you're going down right now. Your
Yeah.
immune system is on the...
So I'll probably go help Brad this weekend instead.
Yeah, well, we get to go to the ACC championship in Charlotte
Mm-hmm.
for Florida State and Louisville. What a game that's going to be. What a game. I know you're not a football guy at all,
No, but it's still cool.
but that's a game. There was some huge games over the weekend. Right? You don't know how big those games were.
Oh, it's rivalry week.
Yeah. Nate and I walk into the house, and this guy Tyler's sitting in the living room watching like a review on some like moto bags or something. And I was like, Tyler, you know it's rivalry weekend.
I'm like, what does that even mean? What do you mean?
This is the weekend where the TV can't leave football, college football. And he took us away.
I took it away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You don't know any better. I wish they had a better athletic presence for like motorsports. I mean, like F1's really big,
Yeah.
and NASCAR's really big, but like the niche stuff like motocross, they don't make it easy to watch.
Yeah.
Like the scheduling for pro motocross is bizarre, and they don't make it like accessible to watch. Like they're like, it's on this weird channel somewhere that you have to pay for.
Yeah. It's funny because I just don't get into it that much. Like even motocross, I'm so into riding dirt bikes, and I've never really been like super into racing or riding on moto tracks, but I don't hate it. I like it.
Yeah.
And I like to go like spend a couple hours trying to like really put a good lap down, but I just never got into watching it because I was like, I'd rather be doing it. I have gotten a lot into watching people like build stuff though, and I like to build, but that's not like competitive building. It's more like just building for just fun.
Yeah.
I don't watching other people compete doesn't pique my interest that much, and I don't know why, because I understand why it's like the perfect like formula to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because it triggers something inside of you for competitiveness, and like I've had that before for certain things, but like where you have that like vicarious competitive nature, but I just don't. Something in me is like missing that like the part that's supposed to understand sports or not understand them. Obviously I can understand them, but it's like the part of me that gets so dialed in and excited about it just isn't there.
So when you used to go to your college NC State football games, would you get like amped up?
I didn't really watch that much because I was like, I would watch for a little while, and then part of football is confusing to me a little bit still because they still have to do all that, they're doing all that stuff. But like basketball is pretty easy to understand, and I don't get. I've been amped at watching certain basketball games because they're so down to the wire, and it's like you're kind of excited. I've had that feeling, but it's only like one game a year that I'll get like real amped towards, and I have to be in the right mood in the game. I was actually on OxyContin when I was watching it, so I think that was part of the reason.
Actually, was high off my mind.
I had just gotten my wisdom teeth out, and I was on OxyContin, and I loved that game.
Man, I guess we got to get you on OxyContin on the weekends. Holy frick! I want you into sports so bad.
I know,
like you said, it's like the part in your brain is not.
It's
not there.
Like something that I'd be super obsessive about too.
And for me, it's not even about the sport. Like I love the analysis. Of the sport. Like you probably always hear me. I'm listening to like podcasts about the university and like coaching moves and hires and commits and decommits and watching high school players that are prospects for our program. It's so exciting to me.
It's cool. I mean, I get why it's interesting. I'm not one of those guys who's like, dude, why do you even want to watch sports? Like, they're so stupid and dumb. You playing with balls? Really playing with balls? Are you serious? Like,
see, those we call
people.
Those are nerds.
I know people that would say that kind of stuff, and that's not me. I get what makes it interesting. It just doesn't interest me. And I don't know why.
It will.
I've tried to get more into it before, and it's worked, but it takes effort. Like, it's not something that I can... Like, I have to, like, actively pay attention. I have to try and remember who's playing a game and stuff, and I have to, like... I have to look at their scores, and then sometimes
But you don't mind playing games yourself.
No.
I feel like.
No.
So you don't take them as serious.
Yeah. I'm not super competitive in that way. I'm competitive in very, like... weird like meta ways, but I'm not super competitive in like an actual game, especially like a physical game.
No, yeah. What about like video game? When you used to play video games?
I was never that competitive about it, I think, and that's why I never really got super good at any of the games.
Yeah, you just kind of putzed around.
I liked the ones where they would allow you to putz. Like Minecraft, I would putz around in Minecraft. And every once in a while I get inspiration to do something, but you don't get like... I guess there's some little kids who are like really good at Minecraft, but...
Oh, there are.
You don't have to be good at Minecraft to enjoy it.
Did you ever watch that guy Dreams videos?
No.
Where you do like the manhunt Minecraft videos?
No.
They're so entertaining.
Yeah.
But he's like ridiculously good at Minecraft.
I used to watch some Minecraft Let's Players though.
We got to review one of those videos one day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that guy popped off. He was so good at Minecraft. He got like 20 mil subscribers, and then he showed it. And then he showed his face, and his face was weird looking. I like those YouTubers that kind of stay anonymous.
There's a guy called Code Bullet who does coding basically, but he's this Australian guy, and his humor is like off the wall, and and he puts a lot of effort in the videos, so they're actually really funny. Like he was doing like AI stuff before it was really popping off. And it was like he was making these crazy things. Like he's got a live stream on YouTube that you go to like I think it's a Discord or something, and you type in a prompt, and the live stream on YouTube is real-time AI generated Rick and Morty. And you
What?
type in a prompt and they start doing it.
What?
So yeah, so like, and it's really bad, but it's funny. And all the voices are all right, and it's like 3D models of them moving around. And
So it's like an episode.
yeah, you can like you write in like a theme or an episode, and they'll start doing it. And there's like all these different characters he built into it, like all the Shrek people are in there and stuff. And they'll like go to the swamp sometimes and meet with Donkey and Shrek. And it's really freaking stupid, but he's just that's the guy he is. And he just revealed his face, and it's kind of a strange thing. Like, but I feel like when he revealed his face, it's kind of funny. He started like really making a lot more content once he revealed his face. Like I feel like he got really proud of his face. Like he put it out there and people didn't hate it, and then he started like really diving into YouTube. Like he's been doing it for years, but I feel like as soon as his face came out, like he's been really doing it.
Yeah. I wonder why that is.
He looks so different than I thought he would.
I wonder why that is. Why do people show their face in the first place? I don't know why. When you have a faceless like YouTube channel
Yeah.
for however many years, what's the need? It must be like a it's got to be like like they love this character. Or they love you, but they don't know what you look like, and I feel like some people love that like a mystery, and then some people like eats them away. Like they need to know who I am.
Yeah.
It's me.
Is it? Hi, I'm just a regular guy, just like you. And they're like, wow, he is a regular guy. He's got red hair.
He does. Australian with red hair.
Yeah.
Gross.
Crikey.
Should have never face revealed. N-word.
Onward. So we have. What is your Christmas shopping look like? When do you start thinking about gifts?
About now. I was thinking about stuff today. I still have no ideas though, and this is probably the best day to buy them.
I know it is, and I already bought some stuff today for Bubs. That'll be good.
Yeah, I think the 1 month is good enough. I usually wait till like the last week.
I know, and it's so
which is
stressful.
Not good, yeah.
I've
But
been starting now.
I'm gonna do it differently now. I'm gonna max out that credit card, and we're gonna find out.
I know. I was just getting to the point where I was like about to pay everything off and stuff, and then I realized like Christmas and all this activities are happening now.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm back into poverty. And then tax season's right around the corner, and I'm 1099. So
April.
yeah,
We should be able to get in an order.
yeah.
I've been having with all my paychecks. I have a stash of like my 26% or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever bogus amount they take.
The 40%.
Yeah, 40%.
Yeah, they take 77% from mine. I don't know. I asked them, "Isn't that a lot?" And they're like, "No, it's not. It's normal." So.
What an absolute sham. What an absolute sham. But
I'm also working on fixing your mower for the landscaping that there's nothing wrong with.
yeah, that's gonna be good.
What is a you don't get extra landscaping work during the holidays, do you? Like people like, I need my decorations up or something.
Not usually, unless we go like look for it,
Yeah.
which usually we don't look for it because we want our break.
That's what Nate was saying, because he does the restoration stuff.
Yeah.
He was saying that people are avoiding having people in their house this time of year because it's, not a good time to have stuff in your house. And so he's probably not going to be that busy this month.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying.
Because we're having like this kitchen redone at the house, which is just absolute nonsense, by the way. The contractor's so bad. But we're having the kitchen stuff redone, and it is kind of annoying having people in the house all the time.
Yeah. I agree. Well, the one day that they were there, holy frick. This freaking company, I'm going to dox them.
Mm-hmm.
Construction Hero is a freaking like I looked them up, by the way, on Google.
You did?
And they have this stupid website and everything. It's obviously like fake. They just had pictures from the internet and just slapped them on there. It was like, we're dedicated to having the best customer experience we can possibly. All the BS that they all do. This guy just gets the clients, the customers, and then sublets all his contracts to lower tier contractors.
Yeah. He's just subcontracting everything out.
Everything out to like these probably $5 illegals.
Yeah.
And they're coming in our house and like doing weird crap.
Yeah. And they don't know. The crazy thing is like the plumbers came in and read the instructions on the faucet for like, I think it was like 45 minutes to an hour. They were just reading the instructions to the faucet. And it is like a standard faucet.
Hyper standard.
And if you are installing faucet, like, yeah, if you're a homeowner and you're trying to do a faucet, maybe you're going to look at the instructions for 5 minutes and try and figure it out. But even then, you don't need 45 minutes to an hour to look at the instructions. And then on top of that, if you're a plumber, like, you shouldn't even be looking at these. Like, you're doing this all day. Why do you need to look at the instructions for? And then on top of that, they're like, do you use your dishwasher? They asked Bubs. Like, do you use your dishwasher sometimes? And she's like, yeah, I use it every day. And they're like, okay, we have to go to Home Depot then. And they leave and go to Home Depot. And they come back with a dishwasher attachment for the drain, which is like the most standard thing in an American home. The left side of the sink drains down, and it's got a little bung off the drain hose that the drain for the dishwasher goes into. That's like every house in America.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't have one of those to hook up your
We're
dishwasher.
plumbers, but we don't have any plumbing.
So they
equipment.
left, and they came back like an hour later from Home Depot. Took them another 45 minutes to put that in. I couldn't believe it. I was so frustrated.
I know, my dad was too. He's like, what are you doing?
It's just like,
I would have had this done in 20 minutes.
nobody can do anything, and what it made me realize really is that there is no competition right now for good work.
No.
If you want to start any company, it doesn't matter. There's already a bunch. All you have to do is just be actually good.
Yeah.
That's it. And you outcompete everybody.
100%. Yeah, that South Park episode. Hit it on the freaking head.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect.
The brand new South Park special. All the handyman are becoming billionaires, and the PhD college educated are out of not work, but they can't get anything fixed.
Yeah, my favorite part was when they went. It's about to be a spoiler. So the main guy, Stan, what's his name? Dan, the dad. Integrity dad.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
Marsh.
He goes to Home Depot.
Randy.
Randy goes to Home Depot trying to find an illegal to do work. Because, sometimes people are waiting outside of the Home Depot, like, looking for work and, like, with their little signs, like, I do, like, drywall, like, whatever they do. And there's, like, people there, and he's like, hey, I need work done. And they're, like, they're all the college-educated people trying to find workers to work for them. And then all of a sudden, they're all standing at the side of the Home Depot trying to get work done. And this illegal Mexican pulls up in this really nice truck, and he's like, you need to move. You're making the Home Depot look so bad.
Yeah. So trashy.
And then he just drives off.
He's got like a Rolls Royce truck.
Yeah. And all the handymen are just making so much money because they're so few and far between. And everyone went to college. They're all mad about college.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the episode, you need to watch it.
It's very funny.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a free 7-day trial. Too easy. I'm going to make sure that it's canceled. I'll try it later.
I did that with, we went on a flight and I got free Apple Music. And I wanted it because I've been a little pissed with Spotify lately for being kind of trash. So I was like, I want something that's not, trash. I want to try some new music stuff out. Apple Music is way worse.
Really?
Yeah. There's no fluidity to the program. The program itself doesn't even make sense. Like the way you play music, it's as if it's not even meant. It's as if they just made a program to be confusing, and as a side effect of the program is that music comes out of it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like so complicated and confusing for no reason. It's so Apple. And some people like it, I think.
Yeah, some people do use Apple Music.
Yeah.
And it's stupid.
Well, and Spotify, the thing that's cool about Spotify is that the interface is actually pretty good, but it's so social and it's so trendy sometimes that you can't get actual like cool music. It just plays the same 30 songs, and you feel like it's all these deals, these slimy deals in the background where these big record labels are like, hey, bump my song up so that it gets more streams.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
That's what it feels like, because these popular songs that have a lot of money behind them are the songs that are playing. And it's the big record labels. It's all those songs. And I don't get any of that like cool new stuff. And even the new stuff's all wonky.
You gotta dig deep.
I used to use Google Play Music, and the interface was a little clunky, but it played some freaking good music, and it would, every time you started a radio, every time you started it, it would generate the radio. And so if you played one radio multiple times, it'd be every time you started it, it'd be a different group of songs. And they would actually be like relevant songs, and they wouldn't be songs you've always heard. Like,
yeah.
I swear any rock radio that I create on any rock song on Spotify is the same radio.
It's the same, yeah.
Any EDM song, same radio. Any country song, same radio. It doesn't matter. It's like I only have like 6 radios to choose from, it feels like. And then so you're just not getting any new music.
Yeah. I have to dig. So I have to do like go to one of my niche like house people, and then go to like their fans also like, and then dig through them, and then go to the bottom of their fans also like, to like find new stuff.
The app that knows your entire play history, because we know they do, because they put your Spotify Wrapped Up at the end of the year, so we know they're tracking everything you're listening to. Why can't they probably understand your music taste better than even you do, and they can't show you new songs? They can't show you good songs? It doesn't make any sense. And they even added the AI thing. It's good for nothing.
Oh, I know the DJ plays the like same crap, dude. When I go on the DJ and he's like, all right, Gus, what we got next? Brown noise, 426 hertz. Here we go. It's like, oh my freaking God. And then I press skip. All right, Gus, I know you ain't feeling it, but I know you've been messing around with this kind of stuff. White noise, 400 hertz. Here we go. Oh my God, it's so stupid.
It's your boy DJ X.
I had to stop turning on white noise at freaking bedtime because it was like putting it into all of my crap, and I told it not to. Like, there's the button where it's like, make this so it doesn't think I like this.
Yeah.
And it still does.
It still thinks you like it.
We got the new green noise out for you today. Try this out. It was, oh my God. And then like, you're like, all right. And the DJ's like, all right, you've been listening to some rock lately. So here we go, and it's like just the last 3 rock songs that I listened
That
to.
you listen
yeah.
to.
Like this AI is
Wrapping it up with it's like the song you listen to the most time.
Freebird Leonard Skinner.
That was Freebird Wrapping It Up by Leonard Skinner. Next
Simple Man Leonard Skinner wrapping it up. Here we go.
next we got Take Me Higher by Creed. I like when it says this is something new and plays like
yeah, some you've just heard.
Paradise City by
Yes.
Guns N' Roses and you're like, are you kidding me? New?
Oh, I want to see what he'll do right now. I won't play the song. I'll just see what he says. Where's he at?
I'm gonna take you. He disappeared a little bit. You gotta search DJ. They were like really marketing it, and I think he was just horrible. So they.
How's it going? I'm your DJ X. Glad you're here. Gonna get this Monday going with some stuff that was all you back in 2020. Here's Maddie.
How can I explain?
I've listened to that song 1,000 times.
Go to the next thing.
Okay, moving right along. I got some of your normal Monday music right here. Starting with Turquoise Turmoil.
Steady soft rain.
Freaking does this, dude. Steady soft rain
That's your
fade.
sleep. That's what you listen to when you're
Yeah, when I
sleeping.
sleep, yeah.
And it thinks that's
and
your
he thinks
tunes.
I'm like into it.
All right, let's change it up. I got a few songs from an artist you listened to a lot a little while back. Not as much recently. It's
Oh,
Greta Van
Greta Van Fleet.
Not
Okay, I got you. We're gonna keep it rolling with some country, all for you.
I actually haven't heard that song.
What song is that?
It's Annabelle by 49 Winchester.
Well,
Holy
there you go.
frick.
It takes, and that would have been you listening to like 30 minutes or more, like 45
Yeah.
minutes of songs before you got to something that was
that
new.
I haven't heard. Let me hit you with some soft rain fade for you.
We got Turquoise Mood. That is really funny.
Yeah, the DJ sucks. I bet there's like a. I'll look it up when I get home. If there's like a third party that you can like connect your Spotify to,
Ooh.
that'll make some like.
It like
nice-
makes you playlists.
Yeah, and if there's not, we got to start that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it'll be hard to do that. To like program something like that. They just
No.
don't want us to have it.
They don't want you to find new music because there's no money in new music. There's money in music that is known quantity. It's like, this is going to, I swear that we're on to something here. This is going to come out soon. That Spotify has been making all these deals with all these record labels and all these big money artists where they're pushing their stuff and they're shaping, what we listen to.
Oh, 100%. Dude, I never listened to like Ed Sheeran or Taylor Swift or those like big heavy hitters.
Yeah.
And they always show up on my front page.
Yep.
New album from Taylor Swift.
Yeah. They're always so excited.
DJ yells at me.
Today, I broke up with my boyfriend again. So I have this guitar and a slamming screen door.
Have you seen clips of her concerts
No.
where she's singing and you can't hear her because of all the girls singing? It's hilarious.
Well, I heard somebody saying today that, like, obviously Taylor Swift works. So, like, if you're out there saying, like, Taylor Swift sucks, you're obviously wrong. Because it works. She's highly marketable, and she's making a lot of money and producing, like, hits left and right. But it's just, it's kind of crazy to me that that's what works.
I know. We got to start breaking up with people.
Break up with Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Or break up and start making music.
We could do that.
Like we start breaking up with a bunch of people and just getting really sad about it and singing songs.
Dang, they must.
Our song is a slam a screen door.
Taylor Swift PR team must have taken down all the white girls drowning out her concert videos. There's none.
It's so crazy. T Swizzle. But I mean, she's also kind of annoying.
I'm not a Taylor Swift fan.
I'm not really either. It's easy to hate on people who are ultra popular.
It definitely is.
It's
if
so
I was in her
easy.
position, I'd keep breaking up with people and making songs and stuff.
Or like if you knew her,
yeah.
especially if you knew her before she was famous, you'd be like, she's doing so well. I'm so proud of her. Like, she's making so much money, and she's just really found this fan base, and she knows over and over and over and over how to connect with her fan base. So like,
Nah, if Ray got like super famous for some reason, I'd be freaking clowning her.
oh yeah. Well, that's Ray.
And Bubs,
Yeah,
I'd clown her too.
I'd probably clown her too.
Anyone I know that gets famous, I'm gonna clown.
Yeah,
Except for me.
except for yourself.
And I will get there.
So when we get famous through this pod, you're gonna be clowning me for being famous, even though you would be equally famous.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
I'm gonna be clowning freaking hard. I'm gonna be clowning down. Oh man, our song is a slamming screen door. Oh God. What a Monday.
It really has been the most Monday I can even imagine.
I know. You got sick.
And it was so fast. It was like, you know when you breathe something in that's wrong into your nose and your nose starts watering and then your eyes start watering and then you sneeze a couple times?
Yo.
And that usually goes away after maybe like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That fast, it came on. Like I thought I had
Jeez.
breathed something in weird. And then I was waiting.
That was it.
I hit that like 15-minute, 20-minute mark, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, why am I still?
Isn't it flu season?
Yeah.
Shoot.
I don't think it's the flu though. It's not the
you
flu.
are flued?
No, I don't think I'm flued.
You are flued. I'd say one of our goals, talking about planning a few minutes ago, I think one of our goals should be the Flutog, the Red Bull Flutog.
What's that?
It's where you build your airplane and then you run it down the little runway and then it drops off into water and someone's riding it and you have to see how far you can go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We have to get a Flutog.
Well, I was saying, remember that plane I sent you for sale the other day? How much was that? That was like
$4,000.
It was like $4,000. It's an ultralight plane, so you probably wouldn't fly it on a super windy day, but it was. And he was like, "It's all apart in storage right now, but it can be put back together." And I'm like,
Yeah, that thing was cool. Cause the paragliders are going for the exact same price.
"Really?"
Is that yeah? But they're nice paragliders.
Yeah. Well,
For that
do you
price.
need a license to fly a paraglider?
That's a good.
Do you need to be
question.
like? You don't need to have flight school to be a paraglider.
I don't think so.
We should freaking get paragliders, whatever the frick they are.
You can get one for like $3,000. $5,000, you can get the 2-seater with the wheels, with the big fan on the back.
And you just fly.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so cool to just go fly. We just get out onto the road,
A money
the
penny.
freaking driveway.
Yeah, Nate and I were talking about that because he was talking about he's got to get a car before he quits his job because he's driving a company car. And I was like, dude, you should just get a paraglider. And every morning you just go out on on Money Penny and rip down the road and take off to work. Skip all the traffic. Imagine you just fly your little paraglider over down 40.
And you just land it. Nate would for sure drunk drive his paraglider,
Well,
though.
good thing drunk driving paraglide, you wouldn't freaking hit anything.
He'd be stuck in a power line for sure. He would get all wrapped up in a power line. His chute would be on fire.
Oh shoot, Nate's coming in a little low there.
That's my
Nate's
bad.
like, I'm going to the gas station to get a 6-pack.
That's my bad. He flies at 35 feet to the gas station, crash lands on the roof. That's my bad.
Land, air, sea.
We're at land. We haven't gone to air or sea.
We're close. We're like mixed sea.
Yeah.
We've kind of got the sea locked down, but not that.
Well, we
much.
sold the most seaworthy ship ever to grace this earth.
That's true. Was there anything?
It was very quiet.
Oh, uncharacteristic. You're sick.
I was worried.
Land, air, sea. That's all we need. And the paragliders, you could mount a 50 cal to a paraglider.
That would be so insane to be like, oh, we got enemies overhead,
Yeah.
and they're like, no, it's a civilian, it's a civilian, and then just get to boom, 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 and there's like dirt flying up around you, and you're like, it's not a civilian.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be too easy. I'm fantasizing about that. Oh, it'd be so much fun.
I want to put a paraglider on and mount it up to my lawnmower with like a quick detach. So you just see the lawnmower flying underneath underneath. And then it lands and I just keep driving away really fast. That's the funniest image in my head.
That would be a great YouTube video, making my lawnmower fly.
Yeah.
Flying my lawnmower.
Flying my lawnmower. I was thinking about this. Okay, hear me out. I've been wanting to make a funny video with the lawnmower. And one that I think would be really funny is to bring it through a drive-through.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
I think that'd be funny. The other one I was thinking about was driving across North Carolina.
Driving across it.
Yeah, like on the
Oh, would it make it?
I don't know. I would have to put
Definitely,
I'd
yeah.
have to put different tires on it and be like I might put a little winch on it and upgrade the batteries.
Yeah.
I think it could make it. And I would need a big ass gas tank.
It'd be funny if you took it to Uari and went with like the rock crawlers.
Yeah, yeah.
You were just trying everything on your mower. You got to get buy a tiny little winch.
Yeah.
And weld it to the front.
The other thing I was thinking of, which this is getting into kind of like into some details of what I've been thinking about these days. If I bought a 4-wheeler, a broken like 80s two-wheel drive 4-wheeler, doesn't even need the engine or any of the plastics, just the wheels and the suspension. 2-wheel drive though is good because that'll make it simpler. And then I buy an old Honda Shadow V-twin, chopper, blah, 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 blah. And it doesn't need anything except the engine and probably the handlebars. That's it. I mean, it could have nothing else. And then I bought a 90s or 80s lawnmower, and I combined the whole thing into one just nonsensical machine. So it would have the suspension of the 4-wheeler, the engine and drive line of, the rear solid axle from the 4-wheeler, and then it would already be chain drive, so I'd just drive it with the right out of the engine of the Honda Shadow and build this sick, loud custom exhaust on it. And then I would put the handlebars from the Shadow on it, so I had a clutch and rear brake instead of front brake, and then throttle. And then I would have that's it.
Where does the mower come in?
The mower is what I would weld all the suspension and engine to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be rad.
So it's got 4-wheeler suspension and cruiser engine and sound, and it's just solid rear axle, so it'd be a drift machine, and it would make weird power, and you could jump it, but it would look like a lawnmower.
Yeah, that would be rad.
That's one of my dream projects, which would involve a lot of welding and some fabricating, but I think that it wouldn't be that hard.
Or you throw a 600
like a CBR 600 engine on it. Well, you can get. That's the thing. You can go and buy a stolen CBR
Mm-hmm.
that someone stole, and they're like, "Parting it out. I don't have the title. It runs great. It's a 2020, like $300." Like I don't need the title.
Yeah, for sure.
Good. Where'd you get this? Actually, I don't care.
I don't care. Oh my god. Yeah, that would be
The
money.
thing is, you can buy the lawnmower that doesn't run for dirt cheap. You can buy a motorcycle that doesn't have a title and has like bad tires and crap, and the engine hasn't been running for a while for dirt cheap. And you can buy an old 4-wheeler that's missing plastics and like engine doesn't run for dirt cheap. Like the 3 donor vehicles for this project you could get for under $1,000. And then it's just time into the project, and then probably max another $1,000, and then you've got $2,000 into like the sickest thing.
Yeah, that would be money.
I was thinking about just like grinding on that for like a month and making like the sickest YouTube video, and just seeing what happens.
Just start it real slow.
Yeah,
Just try to find some deals.
I know what I want to make it out of. I want to
Close
make
to
it out
free.
of a Craftsman 2.
Let's see it. Let's see this sucker. Oh yeah, that thing's sweet.
Craftsman Model 2. That one doesn't look as cool as the one I was. This is like that one. It's
Yeah.
square in the front.
Yeah, that one's cool.
What about the other things? No, that'd be so cool. And then it would have the like wide, big wheels on the front and back. They'd be like sticking way out.
Yeah.
It would just look like a monster. And then you'd have to, like, look at that sucker right there. But
Yeah,
that
that's
thing, but
sweet.
then imagine like none of the mower crap, and it would have handlebars, which would be weird to look at. But the handlebars, I feel like, are a must do.
Or you could do like a racing steering wheel.
But I need to be able to use the clutch and the brake, because it's really hard to keep your feet on it. So that's been on my mind. I think that might be one of my next projects. Is once I get this mower working, if I can make some money off of it, which I really want. I want one video to do really well, and then I can convince myself to spend some money and make like a really cool project.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
I think I have some people I could call over to help me weld it up. I definitely do, actually. But I have no idea what I'm doing with welding. I'm about to weld an exhaust, I think, for this mower, and I just don't even know where to start. I'm going to just go buy a tube and just start welding it to shit. And
Yeah,
just get it done.
That's how you lay some dimes, baby.
I'm going to lay some crazy
Lay some
dimes.
dimes.
Be crazy. I'm gonna lay some freaking pesos down. Which, nothing wrong with the peso, except that it's valued at almost nothing.
Yeah, that crap sucks.
Yeah.
Mexico sucks.
Yeah, but honestly, so does the dollar right now, so.
Well, it's not that bad, but we're still spending it, you know?
Yeah, I'm spending them like nobody's business. Even though they suck so bad, they work well for me. Just need a couple more of them, which is hard to get, but as soon as I get them, I'm spending them. Getting it, spending it, getting it, spending it, getting it, spending it. Yeah.
That's what I told myself yesterday. I said, I need to stop. I'm always focusing on like what to buy, and I need to focus on how do I make.
Yeah.
How do I make?
Yeah.
Because I'm always thinking, what do I want to buy?
I know.
It's like an addiction.
Yeah, it is an addiction.
I'm like, what can I buy now?
I know. I feel the same way.
Yeah, I think everybody does.
Yeah.
Everybody's always looking for something to buy, some reason to go shopping for something.
And I have this thing where like when I'm looking for what I want to buy, when I'm doing research on a product, I'm so excited and hyper fixated on it, and I can't stop thinking about it. And I finally buy it, and I like have convinced myself I need it. And sometimes I spent so much money on something like that. Example, a knife.
I do the same crap.
You
I
buy
do the
it,
exact
and then
same
you
crap.
don't even really give a shit about it once you buy it. Like, you
The-
like it.
The hyper analysis thing
Yeah.
is I get too into that. When I want something, I want the best,
Yeah.
and that sucks. But yeah, I love my knives.
I know, me too.
I love my knives. I love the flick of the knife.
Yeah.
I love the steel. God, that steel.
Oh my gosh. Well, Gus, I think I'm gonna take a bottle of NyQuil and go to bed.
Me as well.
Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna feel perfectly fine.
I think you will too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gaslight you into feeling good.
Good.
Roger that.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
mean one,
Thank you for listening.
Mr. Grinch.
Make sure that you subscribe and have a good day.